How do nonverbal cues vary across diverse global cultures? Imagine walking into a room where a simple gesture or a glance can mean completely different things depending on where you are. Nonverbal cues are a big part of how we communicate, but they don't always translate the same way everywhere. When it comes to cultural diplomacy and foundational etiquette, understanding these differences can make a big difference in building trust and respect. Let's start with gestures. In some countries, pointing with one finger can be seen as rude, while in others, it's perfectly normal. For example, in many Asian cultures, using the whole hand to point is more polite. In parts of the Middle East, beckoning with a finger might be considered offensive, especially if it's done in a certain way. So, knowing what gestures are acceptable helps avoid misunderstandings. Touching is another area where cultural norms vary a lot. In Japan, touching someone's head is often seen as disrespectful because the head is considered sacred. In contrast, in some Latin American countries, a friendly pat on the shoulder or a hug is common and shows warmth. In the Middle East, using the left hand for touching or handing over objects is taboo because it's linked to personal hygiene. Being aware of these differences helps you show respect without offending. Eye contact is a powerful nonverbal cue, but it doesn't mean the same thing everywhere. In Western countries, looking someone in the eyes during conversation shows confidence and honesty. But in many Asian cultures, too much eye contact can be seen as aggressive or confrontational. Instead, people might look away or lower their gaze to show respect. Understanding this helps you communicate more effectively and avoid appearing rude. Bowing is a common greeting in Japan, symbolizing respect and social status. In Western cultures, a handshake is more typical, and bowing might be misunderstood. Posture also sends signals. Sitting up straight is seen as polite in Northern Europe, but crossing your legs or slouching might be considered disrespectful in other places like Ghana or Turkey. Facial expressions can also carry different meanings. Smiling generally indicates happiness, but in some cultures, it might be used to hide discomfort or confusion. In certain Asian countries, a smile can be a way to maintain harmony and avoid conflict, even if someone is upset. In the world of cultural diplomacy, recognizing these differences is key. Before engaging with a new culture, do some research on their nonverbal cues. Watch how locals interact and mirror their gestures and expressions to show respect. Always be cautious with gestures that could be misunderstood or offensive. Respect personal space, which varies widely from one culture to another, and observe how people communicate nonverbally. By paying close attention to these cues, you can communicate more smoothly and build stronger relationships across cultures. Remember, a simple gesture or expression can carry a lot of meaning, so taking the time to learn these differences helps you connect better and show genuine respect in every interaction.